Pragmatism by William James. Pragmatism, a new name for some old ways of thinking. To the memory of John Stuart Mill, from whom I first learned the pragmatic openness of mind, and whom my fancy likes to picture as our leader were he alive today. Preface. The lectures that follow were delivered at the Lowell Institute in Boston in November and December 1906, and in January 1907 at Columbia University in New York. They are printed as delivered, without developments or notes. The pragmatic movement, so called (I do not like the name, but apparently it is too late to change it), seems to have rather suddenly precipitated itself out of the air. A number of tendencies that have always existed in philosophy have all at once become conscious of themselves collectively and of their combined mission. And this has occurred in so many countries and from so many different points of view that much unconcerted statement has resulted. I have sought to unify the picture as it presents itself to my own eyes, dealing in broad strokes and avoiding minute controversy. Much futile controversy might have been avoided, I believe, if our critics had been willing to wait until we got our message fairly out. If my lectures interest any reader in the general subject, he will doubtless wish to read farther. I therefore give him a few references. In America, John Dewey's Studies in Logical Theory are the foundation. Read also by Dewey the articles in the Philosophical Review, volume 15, page 113 and 465, in Mind, volume 15, page 293, and in the Journal of Philosophy, volume 4, page 197. Probably the best statements to begin with, however, are F.C.S. Schiller's in his Studies in Humanism, especially the essays numbered 1, 5, 6, 7, 18, and 19. His previous essays, and in general the polemic literature of the subject, are fully referred to in his footnotes. Furthermore, see G. Milhaud, Le Rationnel, 1898, and the fine articles by Leroy in the Revue de Métaphysique, volumes 7, 8, and 9. Also articles by Blondel and Desailly in the Annales de Philosophie Chrétienne, 4th series, volumes 2 and 3. Papini announces a book on pragmatism in the French language to be published very soon. To avoid any misunderstandings, at least, let me say that there is no logical connection between pragmatism as I understand it and a doctrine which I have recently set forth as radical empiricism. The latter stands on its own feet. One may entirely reject it and still be a pragmatist. Harvard University, April 1907. End of preface.